The mystery of the 144,000 sealed individuals mentioned in the book of Revelation has intrigued Christians for centuries. This group is highlighted in the apocalyptic vision given to John, with their identity and significance being a topic of much discussion and interpretation. But who are these 144,000 people? Are they literal or symbolic? And what role do they play in the end times? To understand this, we must dive into the scriptures and examine the passages that refer to them. The sealing of the 144,000 in Revelation chapter 7, verses 1 through 4. In Revelation chapter 7, verses 1 through 4, John describes a vision where he sees 4 angels holding back the 4 winds of the earth. Another angel appears, carrying the seal of the living God. This angel instructs them not to harm the earth, sea, or trees until the servants of God are sealed on their foreheads. The number of those sealed is specified as 144,000 from all the tribes of Israel. The text says, "Then I heard the number of those who were sealed, 144,000 from all the tribes of Israel." This passage emphasizes that these individuals are marked for a special purpose and are protected by God during a time of tribulation. The seal represents divine protection and ownership in the tribes of Israel in symbolism in Revelation chapter 7, verses 5 through 8. The following verses from 5 through 8 provide more details, specifying that these individuals come from the 12 tribes of Israel, with 12,000 from each tribe. This connection to Israel is significant because it highlights the continuity of God's promises to his chosen people. The tribes listed symbolize a complete and total representation of God's covenant community. Some scholars believe that these numbers should be understood symbolically, emphasizing the fullness and completeness of God's redeemed people, while others see it as a literal gathering of Jewish believers during the end times. In both cases, the focus remains on the divine purpose and calling of this group, chosen to serve during a critical time in history. The role of the 144,000 in end times in Revelation chapter 14, verses 1 through 5. In Revelation chapter 14, verses 1 through 5, the vision of John shifts to a scene where the 144,000 stand with the Lamb, who is Jesus Christ, on Mount Zion. They have the name of the Lamb and of the Father written on their foreheads, symbolizing their loyalty and belonging to God. The passage states, "Then I looked, and there before me was a Lamb, standing on Mount Zion, and with him 144,000 who had his name and his Father's name written on their foreheads." This emphasizes that these individuals have a special relationship with God, marked by their dedication and faithfulness. They are described as those who follow the Lamb wherever he goes, and as having been redeemed from the earth, indicating that their lives are dedicated to a higher calling, separated from the world's corruption. The pure devotion and obedience of the 144,000 in Revelation chapter 14, verse 4. Revelation chapter 14, verse 4, further describes the purity and dedication of this group, noting that they are those who did not defile themselves with women, for they remain virgins. They follow the Lamb wherever he goes. They were purchased from among mankind and offered as firstfruits to God and the Lamb. The reference to virginity is understood by many scholars to symbolize spiritual purity rather than physical chastity, reflecting their unwavering commitment and devotion to God. Their status as firstfruits suggests that they have been set apart as a special offering to God, emphasizing their unique role in the unfolding events of the end times. Their song and unique role in Revelation chapter 14, verse 3. The uniqueness of the 144,000 is further highlighted in Revelation chapter 14, verse 3, which describes them singing a new song before the throne that only they can learn. The passage states, "And they sang a new song before the throne, and before the 4 living creatures and the elders." No one could learn the song except the 144,000 who had been redeemed from the earth. This new song symbolizes their unique experiences in relationship with God, setting them apart from other believers. It reflects the identity of the 144,000 sealed in the book of Revelation is a subject of significant debate among biblical scholars and theologians. While some see them as a literal group of Jewish believers protected during the tribulation, others view them as a symbolic representation of all God's faithful people. What remains clear is their special status as God's servants, set apart to play a critical role during the end times. They embody purity, devotion, and unwavering loyalty to Jesus Christ, serving as a powerful reminder of God's faithfulness to his people. Ultimately, the focus on the 144,000 should encourage believers to reflect on their own commitment to following Christ wholeheartedly. As we await the fulfillment of God's promises, may we strive to be faithful, standing firm in our faith and devotion. If you found this teaching insightful, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more biblical studies and interpretations. Let us know your thoughts about the